You're probably gonna be wondering what JW Soul USA is up to again today. Well, guys, boys and girls, and I told you guys I'm gonna be doing this thing, anything trying to say, I'm trying to keep my word, and it's gonna be in a sequence. And guys, we already did the bus bar. You guys seen testing the voltage on the batteries and testing different cells and batteries, lithium battery with our BMS, and going to the bus bars here. And you will probably wonder what happened over there. I took that bus bar out again, and today here we are. And I mentioned yesterday on my video that I'm gonna be switching the wires, so I decided to try to change this two gauge wire right here, and just want to give a beefy one here, right here, Royal Excellent. They have flexible wire, but guys, the problem is I made this thing before. You can see here, I use a tape. It's not a shrink wrap, heat shrink wrap, whatever you call it. But this is just from passing from tight corners. But these ends are kind of a little bit longer compared to this one here is shorter because of the wire gauge. Anytime you use a bigger wire gauge, I explained that many times on my video. I want to use this wire to eliminate resistance, because when you see guys, when I charge the batteries, or showing you guys, I'm bringing like 130 235. It depends how low the batteries are, more amps coming in. So I'm checking these batteries off. Sorry, I didn't show you this part. This is going to be the series. The parallel side on it, the back is the series. So, and I want to switch that and change this wire, number 2 or number 2 gauge or 2 hot cable. The reason I'm trying to do this, I want to make sure I have less resistance on the wire, because this is a 12-volt system. And believe it or not, later it's gonna start getting warm, the wire. Yeah, I just want to make sure that everything is okay, and I want to make sure the system is running flawlessly and more efficient. So I'm working on taking these T, whatever I call them, is the security screws or bolts. So I gotta see, I'm gonna go through this process and try to yank it out, and I'll get back to you soon. Okay, yeah, bye. Well, I finally took it out. It's kind of tough because the angle is tight. That's why I don't want to mess around with these batteries at all, because I don't want to end up breaking. See what I was telling you guys all the time, it's kind of flimsy. It's way too tight, and you can't put a big wire into that thing. It's gonna be a problem. So guys, this is what it is. Stay tuned. Well, getting the wire disconnected here that came from the positive side there, and it comes to the disconnect here. These are just a redundant breaker disconnect before it's gonna come in here to the main guy, 250 amp on the Magnum. Okay, I'm gonna be taking out this one out. Now it's out. I'm gonna be pulling this wire out now. There we go. So let's try and see if my strategy I was gonna do is gonna work with these Nissan Leaf bus bars. So I'm gonna see I can able to put them here so I can have extension out, so I can able to use a heavy duty wire as I just explained. So looking at it here, let's see the distance I was telling you guys from here is shorter, so else I can't able get this thing to fit. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't get well all the way in there. See, it doesn't correspond with the hole right there. So that means my strategy has failed me. My anticipation doesn't look right. See how it's too long. So if I would have like a grinder, I would grind this one a little bit, But the thinner you're gonna make this, then you're gonna compromise your project. Then it's gonna be a thinner plate, and that's where it's gonna start overheating because it doesn't have enough thickness transmitting the power. Then it's gonna start getting warm. So guys, our strategy didn't work. So the same thing here, nothing. It's not gonna work. So what will be number 2 of the plan again? I end up with these now. I hate to lose these ones because the more often you do that, it's gonna ruin your batteries, the battery terminals, like the way I stack them. Okay, so now I'm in kind of little thing here. I gotta come up with a plan. Alright guys, when you always deal with something like this, it's a complex and very sophisticated, and you have to have plan A, B, and C, whatever, or D, keep on going, or else you're stranded. And the next thing you're going to think for other people, because they want things to work, they knock out these plates completely, or maybe they'll open up this battery and try to get into the battery from inside and make an extension and coming out. And now you already ruined the purpose of that battery or the integrity of that battery. So because of these, we always in this channel have strategies. So what I'm going to do, we're going to drop down, scale down. We're going to come to this instead of using the 2 hot wire. And we're going to come to number 1 because it's number 2 that was here. 2 gauge wire. So because of the same problem, that's the only thing that's I end up using number 2 wires here. Okay, if it was a 48 volt, that's okay. 24 volts, I know I'm driving a lot of power. If I want to charge this battery with the 240 on the Magnum 1 and Magnum 2, and the other one is a 120, so I'm putting more amps and a faster charge within an hour, maybe 90 minutes or something, then the battery's already charged. So we're scaling down to this, which is number 2. And 2 cable. Where's the number here? Sorry, I said it wrong. Number 1. So it's better than, it's 1 level better than the other one. So we're gonna do on this and probably just put the ends here. The same ends here for a 2 gauge wire will work. And I put it right here and install this and get back to business. So that keep me a 1 step up for safety or for overheating, whatever, and it's gonna be okay. Thanks for watching. Love you guys all. See you in the next video as we complete the next project of this face right here, live at the JW Solar USA. Thanks for watching. Love you guys all. Alright guys, this is the upgrade and this is the update. Bringing it to the batteries here. We did the upgrade. And we have a 1 gauge wire. All these ones are tied up. So I didn't do the back side of it. But I'm trying to see, maybe I can do that tomorrow, maybe some other time. Because I'm getting tired. And I don't want to mess with these bolts at all. Because they're star security locks, they're really sensitive, and if you cross thread, there's a nut underneath here on this black thing. It's embedded into the plastic, so if you screw that and you go cross thread, then you're in so much trouble. Okay, so you're gonna be in so much trouble. So I don't want too much fiasco or trouble buying this entire system, and we live on this system. Okay, so that's what I want to say, and I just want to give you a good look of the wires here. Maybe you can see it the other way. It's a good wiring here. So that's where the parallel came to play. You see the number 1. It's gonna see right there. That's where everything after the series on the back, this is where they parallel. Alright guys, catch you back on the next video, and we're gonna fire up the system. Stay tuned. Seems like everything is going well here. It's a mess, but hey, we get the job done. So let's see if we can fire up this system from here. There you go. powered up. All right, now we're gonna correct the time. Well, guys, this is the time now. It's 17:55 hours. Okay, push enter. System already in place, and let's turn the power on for the inverter. And there we go. Look at that surge. So all the house started picking up again. Freezer, fridge, everything pick up. So one thing's gonna happen here. It's gonna be the BMK battery monitor kit's gonna go off. It's gonna go off. Okay, focus, and push this. Probably is gonna say thinking. Ready? It's on. Oh well, it didn't say thinking. But the reading here is gonna be wrong because some power has been out from the battery bank. So let's go back here and try to set the screen because it's kind of like really weird. So there, you go here, select the screen, so reduce more of the contrast, so we'll drop that. See that? That's how you do it. So it's not kind of like more inky with a lot of ink into it. So here we go. So we'll go back to this and to the battery monitor kit. Let's see what's coming out. So it's a 4.1 on the amp DC. All right, so let's try and see if we can charge these batteries to see so that we can get, because before I shut the system down was 80%. All right, stay tuned. Nice, initializing it, and it's gonna try to do, I change to force it, and now it's getting to the 15 amp breaker. I didn't use the 240 part of it. So let's see if we can bring the 240 in and see so we can charge these batteries, because it's really cloudy today, really bad. All right guys, this is what AC inverter number 2 here, which is the 240 volt or 220 volt. This is what is bringing in 100 amps. So I switched the panel, just remove these. I'm gonna put it back on the other side so you can see how much amps total. This is the one that has the shunt and the battery monitor kit. You see it flashing. Now we just plug it to the main one that control the system. So let's see, let's just bypass this one here. So the 120 is bringing 75 amps. Okay, the other inverter, the shunt doesn't see, the other inverter is not seeing the other one. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna come here and see how many amps we're bringing in. Battery monitor kit, and go to that. It's saying 100, but it's not. So we bring in 137 amps continuously. So let's check the bus bars. Cold to the touch. Cold to the touch. The wires are cooler. Yep. So it's a good upgrade. I can feel like pulsing. It's a vibration, the motors. So check the interconnect. Okay, this is the one I have to change. I got it a little bit warmer, a little bit warm to the touch. I gotta change that one. That's the one that connects, does the series here. So these are all parallel here. They're cool wires, they're all cool. Just this interconnect. This interconnect looks kind of a little bit warm to the touch. See, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have to change this one and give it a kind of beefy wire, and it's gonna be rest assured. So instead of 2 gauge here, it's gonna be probably a number 1. That will do the trick, and that's it. It's gonna handle 137 to 140 amps respectively. Live from the command center of the JW Solar USA. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from this project. Bye for now.